Shahrastani is installed, and remarkably, he's just having a little look at his stalls before he goes in. He's due into stall number 10. That's one from it, and that's it. He's in, and they're away. Off to a first-timer with Bonhomme, in fact, going on. Bonhomme going on in the early stages, but Ostensible taking it up now, and Ostensible going on from Bonhomme. Then comes Mr. John with Flash of Steel, and Shahrastani has now gone third. So it's Ostensible in the lead, from Bonhomme in second. Then comes Shahrastani and Mr. John. Then comes Flash of Steel, then Fighting Hard. The back marker is King Retain, and Baccaroff has only got two behind him at the moment, World Court and King Retain. And as they pass the 9-furlong pole, make their way towards the mile pole now, going at a very good clip. It's Ostensible in the lead from Bonhomme, going well on his tail. Then comes the favourite Shahrastani, and then King John. Then moving up on the inside is Pacific Drift. Behind Pacific Drift is Flash of Steel, and Baccaroff has now only got one behind him. That's King Retain, and Ostensible, his pacemaker, still making it as they pass the 7-furlong pole from Bonhomme in second. Shahrastani is third. Just behind Shahrastani is Pacific Drift. Behind Pacific Drift on his outside is Mr. John. Then comes Fighting Hard, and just behind Fighting Hard is Flash of Steel. Baccaroff has still only got one behind him. And Mashkoor has got a lot to do at the moment, and it's still Bonhomme from Ostensible, Shahrastani, a gap of about 8 lengths then to Mr. John. And behind Mr. John, Pacific Drift. Then Mashkoor making a bit of ground towards the outside. But Bonhomme has taken it up now, being tracked by Shahrastani. It's Pat Edery from Walter Swinburne. Then comes Ostensible and Mr. John. Then Mashkoor, the stable companion of the current leader, making ground now towards the outside as they race towards the home turn. And it's Pat Edery on Bonhomme, being chased by Walter Swinburne on Shahrastani. Then comes Mr. John. Then on the outside, Mashkoor has moved into fourth. They've got 2.5 furlongs to run in the Budweiser Derby, and it's Bonhomme being pressed by Shahrastani. Then on the outside comes Baccaroff with Mashkoor upsides. They're racing towards the furlong pole. Shahrastani has taken it up now from Bonhomme. Then comes Baccaroff on the outside with Mashkoor. It's Shahrastani who's stormed into the lead. He's going to win this in tremendous style. They're well inside the final furlong. Shahrastani from Bonhomme and Mashkoor, and then comes Baccaroff. And as they race into the closing stages, there's only one horse in it. Shahrastani has won it by a good 10 lengths from Bonhomme. Baccaroff and Mashkoor in a photo, with Baccaroff just getting up to be third ahead of Mashkoor. And then came Mr. John, and behind him was World Court, and then Flash of Steel and King Retain and Ostensible. And behind Ostensible was Pacific Drift. And last to finish, and about 2 furlongs behind the remainder, was Fighting Hard. And so the result of the 1986 Budweiser Irish Derby. First, number 10, Shahrastani, owned by His Highness the Aga Khan, trained by Michael Stout and ridden by Walter Swinburne. Second was number 2, Bonhomme. We're looking at Bonhomme now, just about to be tackled by Shahrastani. In the replay here, Pat must have been thinking he had a great squeak here, but just look at the white face of Shahrastani coming there in his own time, Walter Swinburne, to win a third Irish Derby for Michael Stott. Won it in 81 and in 83, and he's coming to take it up off Bonhomme now to go away and win this in immensely impressive style. What fantastic compensation, although there is no consolation for the loss of Shergar, but what amazing compensation for the Aga Khan to have a horse as brilliant as this so soon after the tragic murder of his great horse. Shahrastani striding away to win in magnificent style from Bonhomme, with a photo for third place, a photo between Baccaroff and Mashkoor. And there is the winner, Shahrastani, racing to the bold Budweiser finishing post, ahead of Bonhomme. And in a photo, Baccaroff on the near side, Mashkoor on the far side, with Baccaroff probably just shading